figured, what the hell, why not? I'm gonna go to bed here in a little bit, but figured why not shoot the shit a little bit with an old-fashioned red-eye raw without the cigar and stuff this time, because I don't have a lot of cheap ones to smoke right now, and we're saving the expensive one for the weekend potentially. But that video probably won't be up for quite some time, just because it's going to be part of a larger video. Because, such is the way of the worm. But anyway, had some fun tonight. Played some good streams. Work was a little annoying at one point. What's up, Andy? In that, there's this one guy that just fucking bailed. That was a pain in the ass. My boss did text him and tell him if he fucking does that again, he's gonna fire him. So, if it comes to that, I hope he just fucking gets him out of there because I'm sick of that guy's fucking attitude problem. He's this Samoan guy who like doesn't like to do like anything. Like he'll keep up an easy area, but like the second you like take away the person who's helping him and shit, he gets so fucking pissy and it's fucking pathetic and we should get rid of him. Honestly, like we were shorthanded today and that motherfucker has this sense of entitlement and it pisses me off. But yeah, no, it's really fucking irritating. But otherwise today's been good. Had fun streaming. Um Played some Walking Dead. Played some Leisure Suite Larry. Right. So there you go. I keep calling it that because for whatever reason in my head, I thought there was an E at the end, right? But yeah, no, today's been a good day for the most part. Um, fucking yeah. Once I finish that Walking Dead playthrough I'm currently doing of season 3 with the Kenny stuff. Okay, I'm using one of my good computers right now. I still need to replace the battery in one of my other computers, but I won't have tools or time for that until later today. Okay, Andy. Well, good luck on that then. Yeah, technically 3 streams tonight already, and this would technically be the 4th, right? Just because I had to end one because for whatever reason the connection was fucking ass for the first Walking Dead stream, right? And I had to like stop it like 6 minutes in just so that we can actually not have it like cutting out constantly, right? And yeah, that was fucking irritating. This Maggie Simpson, it had a battery that worked for fucking like a good like 15 years at least, and then it finally went out like a year or two ago. It's from one of those old Burger King Simpsons movie meals, right? Isn't it crazy that the Simpsons movie is like 19 years old? It'll be 19 years since it came out on July 27th, if I remember right. I know because we saw it in theaters. And that was a really good movie, obviously. During an age of Simpsons that a lot of people didn't care for. I'll tell you this, again, I still liked it. Yeah, I saw the Cinemassacre did an upload lengthy 20th anniversary video. That's cool. Yeah, I watched a lot of it. Hey, what's up, Keto? Yeah, I just decided to do another stream tonight just because why not? We got so many fucking streams. Why not bookend it with another one? But anyway, what was I gonna say? Yeah, Simpsons seasons, like I think the mid seasons of Simpsons are overhated, like the teen seasons, right? And even to an extent, season 20. But after that is where I really feel like it went to shit. Um, but yeah, I know I've showed this before, but this fucking alarm clock I got in like fucking 2010, maybe even earlier, right? Let's see, is there copyright on it? I'm curious now. 2011. So it was actually not 2010, it was 2011. But the battery in this thing lasted from 2011 until 2020. It was fucking nuts. This battery kicked ass. I don't know what the hell kind of magic fucking battery they used in this thing, but it's like this, right? This thing, the battery lasted like 15 years. Like, I don't know what the hell they use on these, but why the hell aren't all batteries like this? Your friend has the Darth Vader one, yeah? See, sometimes it's good to just like pull stuff off the desk and look at it because that can be interesting. Another thing I do need to do is get back to playing this sometime and actually beat it. Because if you remember, I soft locked on Victory Road because the fucking gravestones of the trainers I killed blocked the fucking path, so I couldn't actually get to the Elite Four. It was really fucking annoying. So I think in future, I'm just not even going to try to catch anything on Victory Road. I'm probably going to just avoid killing trainers so it doesn't replace them with a fucking gravestone. And so that way I can just walk through normally. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Or not save state as much on Victory Road. Right. I also need to play this. Duke Nukem 2 on the Game Boy Color. It's literally just called Duke Nukem, but it is a port of Duke Nukem 2. Yeah, I need to hook the Retron back up. How long has it been since I've done a fucking stream from the Retron? Probably the last time I streamed Pokemon Emerald, right? See, it's good to have props because, then I can talk. Something that's crazy. These fucking headphones, because I'm just looking at the shit in this drawer. This is really old, but these headphones are so much fucking bigger than the other ones that I have. The wood panels, yep, that's why I chose this room, dude. I love wood paneling. I think it's great. Best Pokemon games are all spin-offs. What, you mean like Stadium or like Mystery Dungeon or Coliseum? Shit like that. Zaste? Yeah, it's pretty Zaste and Zed-pilled, right? Pokemon Coliseum is the best? Yeah. It's a good one. Let's see, what other props do I have I can pull out? There's a SpongeBob Super Sponge. There you go, Andy. It's a good game. It's also crazy that it's going to take them 20 years for the Simpsons movie too. Yeah. Oh, hey, Kyler's copy of Ape Escape 3 is in here. One that's like scratched up. I also loved Pokemon Ranger. I haven't played that one. And I haven't played Coliseum either, to be fair, but I did play Stadium and Stadium 2. The Super Sponge copy you've been trying to find again forever has finally been found. I'm happy to see that. Yeah, so I haven't done that SpongeBob. You know what, Andy? I am going to try sometime this week to finally do that SpongeBob collection video for you that I've been planning for, what, 6 or 7 years now at least? Hey, Andy, how about a show called The Septics where it's like The Simpsons, but they live in a radioactive testing dummy city? Basically, the hills have ice shit? Hell yeah. It would be more original than whatever current Simpsons is putting out these days. Yeah. Also, with SpongeBob, I actually have a lot more shit now to show off, right? Because I've got seasons 1, 2, 3, and then I've actually got another copy of season 3, and then I've got some other ones that are like compilation sets, and then I've got the first 300 episodes box set, right? That has like the first 100 episodes, the next 100 episodes, and 100 more episodes, whatever the fuck they're called. You know what I'm talking about. That one, that big set. Now, that said, I never did find that book I had of SpongeBob, but that's just lost to time. That's not going to show up, unfortunately. Also, you have greatest hits copy of Super Sponge, interestingly enough. The first SpongeBob game to be a bestseller. Yeah. Another thing that sucks is, like I said, that book, though. It was called Life's a Beach and Other SpongeBob-isms. I got that back in, like, 6th or 7th grade. Might have been even 5th grade, honestly. It was a long time ago. And I liked that book a lot, but I don't know what the hell happened to it. And I liked it because like the cover was SpongeBob and it opened up. It was a cool little book. Hey, here's a Banjo-Kazooie ROM hack that I was gonna play but never got around to. I will at some point. You know, it's ass backwards that the ROM hacks I play on cartridges, but it's just the kind of guy I am. Then again, the first Simpsons movie took them a decade to make, with the production team originally planning to make a movie in the mid 90s. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Speaking of Simpsons, actually, hold on. You guys ever seen these old sets? These old VHS sets? These are cool because each tape has a Tracy Ullman short on it. Like at the beginning of each tape. And I haven't watched these yet, but that is a really cool little detail that each volume on VHS has a Tracy Ullman short. And the thing that's interesting about these tapes is they're best of sets, and they're not in any particular order. And so they obviously don't have like all of the show, but it's interesting. Yeah, I like those boxes a lot. I had the Star Wars ones, yeah. What else do I got here? Here's my card binder. You know, that has all my cards that I've collected in it, right? There's the Simpsons cards. There's some more Simpsons cards and Illuminati cards. I've already gone through this folder plenty of times on videos, but yeah, there you go. There's a bunch of Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, all sorts of shit in there. There's that. My VHS copy of Armitage has cards included. That was a nice touch. Yeah, there's some Devilman cards, or Devilman Lady cards that come with the Devil Lady fucking DVDs. That's one cool little touch that they have that the Blu-ray doesn't. If you do that SpongeBob collection video, you have to include the best 300 episodes ever DVD you got a year ago. That box still pretty much has everything to SpongeBob you could watch. Yep. Even though cards are worthless junk, they keep me employed and are cool. Yeah, I like cards. Here's a Shin-Chan game that I need to play sometime on Game Boy. I've also got one on Switch, but then there's Pokemon Cock once again. You know, I still have 4 Carolina Reapers from that video we did so many years ago. I wonder if they're still edible. Because they're freeze-dried. But I've had them for fucking, like, almost 10 years now. Wonder if we can convince Bothering None to smoke a Carolina Reaper. That'd be funny. Probably fuck him up, though. Don't end up like me. Yeah, right? No, luckily I don't got dysentery. I'm not on the Oregon Trail, but no, that sucks, dude. That really sucks. Yeah, the SpongeBob movie Search for SquarePants was released on DVD on March 31st, 2026. I already did an unboxing video for that. Well, there you go, Andy. Here's another hat. I've got a lot of hats. Yeah. You know, my Super Nintendo controller is a third-party one where the buttons are really spongy. Nevertheless, oh, here's that really weird Star Wars book where Luke and Leia end up together, and it was written before Empire Strikes Back. So they weren't intended to be brother and sister yet, and Star Wars wasn't expecting to pick up. Like, they thought Star Wars was just going to be like schlock. Jokes aside, hopefully you're doing good now. Shit sounds crazy. Yeah, no, Keto's doing pretty rough. He's feeling better at least. That's what he was saying. Because he was feeling like shit 2 days ago. Okay, now do a granddad stream where you talk while reading. I've done that before, actually, with, like, you know, Rabid Red Eye Book Club, and with my stream where I was reading this Fallout Bible. I don't remember how far in this I got on stream, though. Oh, hey, there's a bookmark. And it's my InfoWars stickers. Huh. Okay, maybe I do know where I left off then. There you go, there's my Kenny hat. Here's one of our Onision's awful books. I bought it to see if it's just as terrible as everyone says it is. Which I'm sure it is. Yeah, Keto, hopefully you got all that shit out, literally. Yeah. Apparently the latest game in the series, Leisure Suit Larry Wet Dreams Die Twice, was released on October 23rd, 2020. It's still fucking going? So it's weird to think that Leisure Suit Larry still exists in the 2020s decade. Okay, Fugitive Red Eye is Kenny. What will he do? Kick ass. That's what I'll do. Because that's what Kenny does. Oh, yeah. Here's a Beavis and Butthead PS1 game, Virtual Stupidity. You guys remember when I streamed through that? That's a fun game. Can't show that on YouTube. Yeah, there's some cards I got from Vegas, right? Where there's guys on every corner in Vegas that hand out cards with like the hookers on them. And yeah, I can't show any of those on YouTube. Because they like, yeah. Okay, Kenny said he will kick ass on his April 10th, 2026 stream. Yeah. I'm gonna grab the first son of a bitch. Oh, what's that thing he says? He's like, I'm gonna grab the first son of a bitch I see, grab his gun, and then use it to shoot the next son of a bitch I see. There's a good Kenny quote from season 2. See, I like that season 2 gave him the beard. Because the beard fits him way better than just... Like, the mustache is still iconic, but the beard is great. I will say though, the older seasons, like seasons 1 and 2, I like the style a hell of a lot more than 3 and 4 because 3 and 4 tried to make it more realistic, so they got rid of some of the comic aesthetic. So fraggin' zaced. Hell yeah. Let's see, do I have anything else interesting to say or do or show? Like I said, I don't intend for this to be a long one. I just figured, let's do a quick little wind down stream because why the fuck not? Hey, here's the Exorcist box set. That's a fun one. So, Exorcist 1, right? Awesome fucking movie. Iconic, right? I got theatrical and director's cut. Exorcist 2: The Heretic. One of the worst fucking movies I've seen. It's really fucking boring. Exorcist 3, actually really good. Now, these other two I haven't seen. There's Exorcist the Beginning and Dominion, prequel to The Exorcist. And an interesting tidbit with those two movies, they're the same movie. And it's not like, oh, they're different cuts. No. They filmed the exact same movie twice. It's really fucking weird. I haven't seen them yet, but that's a weird little detail that they did where they made the same movie twice and then released it twice. Like, there's differences, obviously, because again, they were filmed separately and released. I don't know if they have different casts or what, but it's the exact same plot. Yeah, that's crazy. I remember you saying that. Yeah, it's really weird. I need to watch them both at some point, but it's a strange little piece of film history. The Kenny hat is the only one I wear forwards. Every other hat I wear backwards, but this one, I don't like wearing backwards as much. Like, it still looks fine backwards on me, obviously, but gotta go full Kenny, right? Gotta have, like, the actual design in the front. And this isn't the official Kenny hat, by the way, because there is an official Kenny hat that came with the collector's edition of the game that my brother has. But this is a fan-made one that's painted. And it has a little tag in it that says Kenny. So there you go. But I bought this one on eBay when I was getting back into Walking Dead when I first played through it on stream. And this is based off his season 1 hat design, by the way, because Kenny's hat actually changes each season. Like, this white part gets smaller with each season. And by the time you get to season 4, this little white line is gone. Also, in some seasons, there's like a metal buckle back here, and in other ones, there's not. It's an interesting little tidbit. But the one that my brother has is based off the season 3 design of his hat. Again, my favorite is this one. I can see why the recent stream had an abbreviated title, because the full thing is certainly a dirty sounding title. Well, yeah, and I didn't want to have to type out the whole thing with magna cum laude. Yeah. But, let's see. The milk, the table. There's Duke Nukem Forever. Gotta get into Pogs, brah. My cousin had some Pogs back in the day that were pretty cool. Except in my Duke Nukem Forever case, Spec Ops The Line is in there because I'm fucking awful at putting shit away properly. My Wolfenstein 2009 case doesn't have anything in it. So, next time I want to play either of these games, I'm going to have to scour through all the cases on my desk over there and see which ones they're in. Fun. Yeah, I am a disorganized fuck. I've been over that before. You guys know. I may be a collector, but I do not keep track of things that way. Pogs are more useless paper junk, but for some reason I really like paper junk. You know, Pogs are cool. Like I said, my cousin used to have a bunch of them back in the day, and I used to like go through because he had like a pill bottle that he kept them all in because he could just stack them real neatly in there and they perfectly fit. So he'd let me like take a look at them and mess around with them as long as I was careful, and so I'd do that. Yeah, here's the Shadow movie with Alec Baldwin. It was a pretty decent movie. Here's another Shadow movie that I still need to watch. Yeah, we've been going for 26 minutes. That's not too shabby. What the? What the indeed? Here's Initial D's Nuts, right? This is a very, very legit copy of Initial D. Look at that. Malaysia, dude, they make some interesting stuff. Here's another fun one. The Movement by Jack Garbarino. I got okay, never mind, not gonna finish that. I'm a farmer in Malaysia. Okay, never mind, not gonna finish. I don't know what you're referring to. Okay. Yeah, no, this book is interesting. So, if you guys don't know, this book is actually from Nathan For You. And it's from an episode where they hired this guy to pretend that he got ripped by doing nothing but moving stuff, like a moving service, moving people's like furniture and boxes of shit. And then they had a book ghost written by him. It's not actually written by him. It's written by someone else. And then they published it with a bullshit picture on the back because that's supposed to be the before picture of him, but they just got some other random fat guy, put him in a similar shirt, and then just claimed it was him. And they looked nothing alike. And then they sold this book on Amazon. And they also, what they did was they did this because the plan was to help like a moving company cut costs by having people pay in order to move people's stuff by claiming it was a new workout routine that this guy lost a bunch of weight from. Nathan For You is one of the most interesting reality shows of all time. I love it. It's really funny. Also, this book like makes all these claims about this guy growing up with Steve Jobs and being friends with him in his childhood. And it was obviously published after Steve Jobs died, so they couldn't disprove that. It's a fun little thing to have. I've also got James Rolfe's Gnome Cave here, which I'm going to read at some point in review. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I've seen plenty of reviews of it. The thing about this is this will be real easy to read. Like, look at that text. And how small that is. But yeah. I guess that's all I really have to say for tonight's stream. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up too and actually go to bed. Also got James Rolfe's skull over here. Well, there you go. See, that's the ultimate piece of AVGN merch. Fun fact, the creator Al Lowe had no involvement with Leisure Suit Larry Magna Cum Laude due to contract issues with developers. Okay. Well, anyway, I will see you guys later. Have a good one. Toodles.